dog days. Been a roll, hey.
Let me ask you, when you look back, what comedian you contribute to that was most influential in helping you get to your start? Is it one? Is it a combination helping you get on your move?
No nigga from DC.
It wasn't nobody from DC?
No nigga from DC. I don't get it, man. Like me, I show number love. I found a DC nigga come out to LA when I was in LA. Man, what you need to eat, what you need, man. Especially if I knew you was some kind of. But I got affinity for DC, helping out DC folks. The mother niggas did not. That's not what it really wasn't getting down like that. I'm just being honest with you. It's cool. What up, bro? You out here? Go do your shit, nigga. All right, motherfucker.
So none of the DC comedians out there was showing but trying to help you push you to that next level.
Not the way I felt that I thought you could. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
One time Martin told me about some shit about Class Act or something. They was shooting a movie called Class. He knew it. Right. He said, "Yo, man, I shouldn't tell you about it." I went to see him, support him on his. He was working for a special, so he had an HBO special. Remember when he did the Fly and all that kind of shit?
Okay,
well, he's working on that, and I went to see him, support him, whatever. And he kind of said it to me, but he said I was talking shit about him, man. Right now, he said I shouldn't tell you about it because I heard you talking shit. And he was walking by with his entourage and his manager. So I was like, talking shit about him. I'm like, nigga, I woke up at motherfucking 6 a.m. to watch what's happening now because you was on that bitch. I'm telling everybody about you on Star Search. Don't do that shit, dude. Don't do that, man. I got love for you, Martin. Do that old funky ass shit. Be a G and tell me what the fuck's up, you know? I should have said nothing talking about me. I said, all right, motherfucker. So, but what I found out was he was close with Joe Torry. Okay. All right? And Joe Torry was the host of a comedy club. Him and DL was one of the called the Comedy Act Theater, where Robin Harris was. But Robin had just died, so Joe Torry took over the MCing with DL Hughley. They switch up nights. And I went up there, and Joe Torry didn't know what fuck me, and I rocked that bitch. And he said, one day he said, I walked off the stage, he said, give it up for Pierre. I give him an A for funny, but a C for originality. And I'm walking back to the back of the club. Again, we DC niggas. Like, what the fuck this nigga just say? Oh, no, we're going to talk about this when you on stage, bro. We're going to let this shit slide. And so I pulled up to the side. I said, what the fuck you talking about? A C for originality. You know you doing one of Martin's jokes. And I was thinking, what joke you talking about I'm doing for Martin and shit? And Martin used to do a joke about kissing a motherfucker down and then, kissing around the dick or whatever it was. Right. Kissing around the dick and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I did a joke talking about going down and then, going right back up again. Not sucking the girl dick, she's sucking your dick, so she's going up. But it wasn't because of Martin. It's just some shit niggas do. We see and shit. And I was like, nigga, let me tell you something. You don't know. Martin could have stole my shit and came here. I'm just being real. Whatever the joke. I didn't know at the time the joke he was really was talking about. But I said, I know he your homeboy and shit like that, but you don't know where the joke originated from. So before you call me a fucking thief, out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Know what the fuck you talking about. He's like, why would Martin have to steal from you? So fuck that mean, nigga? Because niggas steal, nigga. What you not about to do is eliminate me, like I'm a whack motherfucker. You hit on his nutsack and shit, nigga. No, sir, nigga. There's some G's come out, some real comedians come out this motherfucker. And if you don't know where this shit originated from, kick rocks, motherfucker. And me and Joe had a beef for a while and shit behind that shit, because I don't like to be called as a thief, but I'm not a thief, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, in comedy, that's serious. Like rapping, that's serious. Motherfucker, you taking niggas' lyrics and shit. So with that being said, man. I was like, no, sir. So, that's why Martin said, I told him, I said, if Martin have a problem, you tell Martin to come holler at me. That's just some shit a nigga was going to say. And remember I told you when Martin was saying, gave me a little something, and he said, I shouldn't say nothing because you've been talking about me. So I thought that was what it's about. Like, oh, come on, Martin. No, bro, I got love for you, man.
Exactly.
I'm proud of you, brother. Any DC dude, I'm proud of you, man. Don't do that, man. So, whatever,
You mentioned that when the comedy club with Joe Torry and Hughley was hosting, that's weird because I always look at them. They funny guy, but I always look at them as better hosts, in my opinion. They're standing. So now I kind of see where that come from. So what was the first celebrity you met when you was in LA that you had an opinion about them when you met them? You was just disappointed how they came on to you. What was that first celebrity that?
Martin? No, I'm fucking. Nah. Wow. Let me. Oh man. I can't I really can't think of who I'm.
Okay.
Here's my thing is like that's a really good question. I wish you would ask me earlier. And I could have thought about somebody. But I'm trying. I just can't really. I met so many people. I'm thinking, was he fucking? Was he cool? Was she cool? I don't remember, but I'm quite sure. You know what's weird about that? Like now, a lot of celebrities show me love and all that, and I understand because we're both celebrities. You get what I'm saying? But that don't mean they ain't no dickhead to average people.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So somebody might be like, he fucked up. He ain't good or she ain't good, but I'm like, around me they cool because whatever. We're in a little fraternity or whatever.
Right.
But it does bother me when I see acts. Because I like to watch. I can sit back and watch. I'm very observant. Some people used to think I'm standoffish or arrogant behind it, but I like to watch the situation. Now I do a little more. What's up to everybody? Because you don't say what's up to one nigga. He like, that nigga on some bullshit, Hollywood shit. Like, come on, man.
Exactly.
I feel like I can run for president when I walk in rooms and shit. Because if not, niggas are going to say what they say. You know what I'm saying? We all have that little, let me see what this dude going to do. So I like people, and I love people who support me and whatever. So I'm always with the people. You know what I'm saying? You saw me. I don't know if you saw me much around, but the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm around. What's up? I stopped, took pictures with so many people. Yo, you're panicking, whatever. So I try to be that kind of come off. Come off fucked up, and sometimes they're not fucked up. It's just some people are introvert, like Chris Rock. I used to not really like Chris Rock, his personality off stage. I think he's a great comedian. But one time he was on Howard Stern and he mentioned about how he was like, what do you call it, socially awkward.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's why his mother quiet in the corner and shit. Right. He only talked to them white boys, people he really know closely. You get what I'm saying? He ain't about to come in no room and say what's up to everybody in this motherfucker. Like, not individually. Say, what's up, dog? What's up? He gonna be more, sit down, hey, how you doing? Have a seat. And you might think, oh, this nigga corny. He's an arrogant motherfucker. But he ain't. He's just socially awkward. So with that being said, I had to start thinking about people and say, are they socially awkward? Or are they just being a, whoop-de-whoop? You know what I'm saying? So there's no real celebrity I can think of that disappointed me, and I'm quite sure there were some, but I just can't think of them right now.
I know one thing. That's a mean watch. For a watch, it don't got no icing or nothing. That's a mean though, man.
Supposed to be.
I guess you had enough of your I guess you had enough of your ring that you ain't need to put no ice in. But this is a mean.
Right.
Oh yeah, okay. That's why I was looking like that. Okay.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a mean joint.
It come with a pistol.
Oh yeah.
Okay, motherfucker, it come with a pistol, bro. Okay. All my shit come with a pistol. It's all insured with a pistol. Okay?
Come with a pistol.
Fuck that.
Hey man. Hey. So you officially getting the movies and all that. Who introduced you to that? Just being out there. How did you start getting the movies?
Robert Townsend would come to a comedy club and see me.
Childhood brother.
Yeah. Robert Townsend. Oh yeah, shout out to Robert. And he would say like, yo, I got something for you. I'm like, what? Robert Townsend got something for me. And the next month, a couple weeks later, he see me again and say, yo, I got something for you. And by second or third time, I was like, nigga, you ain't got nothing for me. All that bullshit you keep telling me for the last 3 months, you got something for, nigga.
Right.
Get it up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop all that talking and shit. He ain't tell what it was, just I got something for you.
Right.
And one day he called me and said, he said it was like on a Saturday. He said, yo, Sunday, I want you to come to Beverly Hills Hotel. I want you to meet somebody. No. His assistant called. Her name is Charlie. Robert Townsend wants you to come, tomorrow, Beverly Hills Hotel, noon. He wants to talk with you. And Robert calls you. You go. You're like, whatever. I kept remembering him saying he had something for me. Now, real quick, a little caveat to that. I used to be with a big management company, and I used to do the warm-ups for TV shows. Okay. Warm-ups, for those who don't know, live studio audience, people sitting in them bleacher chairs, in between takes, a comedian say, I like that, what up? Fucking with people, whatever. Okay. And my management used to produce The Fresh Prince. Oh. And so, and I'm going to tell you how this works in the business. A lot of things in life works. It's all who you know.
Exactly.
Now, most people doing the warm-ups, we get $500 to $750 to do it per episode, per show, okay, to warm up a crowd. If you've been around for a while, you get you a stack. Okay. So my management company produced Fresh Prince. And they said, because I was doing gigs here and there. They're like, put some money in your pocket. While you're in town, let's make some money. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, put some money in your pocket. So I said, okay. They said, you want to do the warm-up for Fresh Prince? I was like, yeah. I saw a show one time. I went to a live taping, but I ain't never done a warm-up shit before. Yeah. And they said, go down and meet the producer, blah, blah, blah. Went down and met the producers. All right, come back Friday, Thursday, we shooting, you the warm-up.
Right.
I think I ain't know that thing, I want that stack, though. That
stack like that.
They offered me a stack the first time. Right. I remember I told you 500, 700 for someone else. But it's who you know.
Right.
I got the job. I didn't have to audition, nothing. Right. So, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that. And so I went there. I'm doing it, killing it. There's a show called In the House with LL Cool J.
Okay.
They gave me that one too. I was making 2 stacks a week. During
just intermission.
Come on, we talking 94, 95, homie. Right. Okay, 2 stacks are good this week. Right. 2023, nigga, 2 stacks is good. Fuck, we talking about? Right. We talking about in 94, 5, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? I was officially, I could afford Michael Jordan wearing these motherfuckers. Okay. I got him when he was wearing them bitches and shit.
Right.
So what happened was, and it's like bleacher setup. And so I'm talking to the crowd, and whoever sits here kind of chest high.
Okay.
Because you can't really see him. So I'm going back and forth like bleachers. And then I saw this light-skinned chick. She was thick. She was cute. And I was like, look at you over there. And another girl was sitting next to her with a baseball hat with her head down, like sitting like this.
Right.
And I'm like, look at you. Looking like Halle Berry's sister. You know, some bullshit. I'm going, this nigga look like this nigga look like this. We laughed. The show was over. They got up, and it was Halle Berry next to her with the baseball hat with the head down. And one night, Halle was like, you're funny. She's like, and walked away. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. I stepped on the folks, It really was Halle Berry. Could have been her sister. Right. So let it go. So, all right. So that was on a Thursday. Robert called me on a Saturday. He said, come to the Beverly Hills Hotel. So I go to the hotel, and his assistant, Charlie, is a female, met me in the lobby. Don't get all excited. Halle Berry's in the other room. I'm thinking, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
I just snapped on that motherfucker 3 days ago. This ain't going to be a good look, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was walking that bitch, she'd be like, fuck him. This thing trying to be funny and shit on mother. So I sat in the booth, and it was the other light-skinned girl was there. Maybe been her assistant at the time. I don't know who it was. But she came in, and I was like, oh, shit. Does she remember it? And then we sat, we just talked. Talked about my life, DC cat, I'm funny, blah, blah, blah. She's like, okay, cool. And he's like, all right, man, it's good, thank you. I got like, what the fuck is, what was that about? They didn't say a movie, they didn't say nothing. They just want to know me, get to know me at the time. And I got like about 2 or 3 days later, he called me and said, I got a movie called BAPS. I want you to be in it. I was like, all right. And then I went to rehearsals. I remember asking one day, I said, I never acted before, not really acted in a major movie. I said, how'd you know that I was going to fit for this shit? He said, if you didn't during rehearsal, I was going to find another motherfucker. I was like, okay. So I made it through rehearsals. And then, me and little AJ, Ezel.
Damn, man. That Halle Berry, though, man. She a lot of posters on a lot of walls, man.
Come on now.
She in my post in my brain as you speaking.
That's why your hands off. I know it, nigga. I'm gonna fist bump from now on, bro. Okay. You ain't got. You can rob a bank with no fingerprints, nigga. Okay.
Hey, oh my God, yeah, man. But yeah, that Halle Berry, man. Nate, you been in some other stuff. Name some of your stuff.
How to Be a Player with me and Bill Bellamy.
Okay.
I did a movie called The Wash. A lot of people like that. Eminem, Dr. Dre were in that. I did my own movie. I wrote, and produced, and directed my own movie called For the Love of Money. A lot of people remember that. Yeah. We got a lot of cool little cats, comedians, unknown cats. I put in there comedians. 2001, A Space Travesty with a white guy named Leslie Nielsen, an older dude. So yeah, a couple of I just finished shooting one with it's called Not Another Church Movie. It's a play on Tyler Perry's movies, but Jamie Foxx is in there, Kyla Pratt's in there, Vivica Fox is in there. So it's supposed to come out sometime like in spring or summer.
So when you write, produce, and all that, so every time it's aired, that's a check coming through.
Oh yeah.
So you got? Did you act? You acted in them, and you wrote and directed.
Well, not all of them. No. BAFTA I didn't. I just acted in them. But my movie For the Love of Money, I wrote, produced, and directed that. And I just finished these three horror comedies. A full feature, part 1, 2, and 3. It's called Slice 1, 2, and 3. And I call it a horror. I call it a horromedy. It's a horror comedy. It's basically what black people would do in a horror movie. We ain't fucking with that door over there that's quite locked, nigga. We going over here. All the real shit, nigga. Damn all that.
All that walking to this shit.
Yeah, we ain't doing all that. It's all sarcasm shit that niggas would do. Like, fuck you, Yeah.
And I know, man.
Out the park, niggas know me. Curtbone, little homie. All days, yeah. Been a roll.
Look, man, make sure y'all log on to Curtbone TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Share it with a friend. I'm going to keep on bringing y'all interesting content, interesting interviews. I'm going to even let y'all think of topics to give me that we can talk about. I'm going to start going live. But what I need y'all to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications, share it with a friend. Remember, Curtbone TV.